Dear student, in today's class, we are going to discuss the pointer arithmetic. Last time we have discussed what is pointer, what is its advantages and uses, how the pointer can hold the address of the variables, and few examples we have taken. Now, today's sessions is about pointer arithmetic. We must be knowing that arithmetic means the calculations like incrementing, decrementing, addition of integer values, subtractions of integer values, and subtracting pointers and comparison of pointers. Again, I am repeating: incrementing or decrementing the pointer, adding the value of integers to a pointer, subtracting the value of integer to a pointer, subtracting two pointers of the same type, comparison of a pointer, and many. As arithmetic means, we have to make some calculations on basically the numeric values like addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. What are the different arithmetic operations that can be performed on the pointer that we have to discuss. As we discuss, pointer arithmetic is the set of valid arithmetic operation that perform on the pointer values. The pointer variable store the memory address of another variable, we know it. It does not store any value. Pointer variable only stores the address of another variable because it is a special type. Hence, there are only few operations that are allowed to perform the pointer on the pointers. The C pointer arithmetic operations are slightly different from the other mathematical calculations. Because why it is different from other mathematical calculation? On adding the address of the pointers, it will increment how much the data type space consumption in the memory. Suppose there is a pointer address of integer. If we increment 1, then it will increase according to the space consumed by the data type. Suppose integer consumed in some environment 2 bytes, means in address 2 byte will be added. If in some environment, that is some environment means I mean to tell 32-bit operating system or 64-bit operating system. Suppose in some environment the integer takes 4 byte, addition of a pointer in the address indicates the address will be added 4. Suppose character consume 1 byte, where the character data type consume the memory, there will be 1 added to the address. If there is a float, 4 address byte will be increased. Like this, in decrement, 4 address byte will be decreased according to the space consumed by the data type in the memories. Overall, arithmetic is nothing but the addition and the subtraction, and we know repetitive addition is known as your multiplication and repetitive subtraction is known as your division. We have to discuss 5 different operations on pointer arithmetics: increment or decrementing pointers, addition of integer to a pointer, subtracting the integer to a pointer, subtracting two pointer of the same type, comparison of a pointer. First, let's comes to increment or decrement of a pointer. What do we mean by increment? It is a condition that comes under addition. When a pointer is incremented, it is actually increment by the number equal to the size of the data type, as I told. For example, if an integer pointer store the address as assumption is 1000 is incremented, then it will be incremented by 4 if the size of integer is 4. Means it will be automatically 1004. If the size of integer is 2, the address will be added 2, that is 1002. While if a float type of pointer is incremented, then it will increment by 4. Suppose if the address is 1000, that will be 1004. Suppose double type carries 8. If the address will be 1000, the double will be incremented 8 bytes. Here plus does not mean, but plus does not means it will add 1. It will add that much value, that is space consumption by data type in the memory. For example, if the integer pointer stores the address is 1000 is decremented, then it becomes decreased by 4. That is, if the size of integer is 4, 1000 minus 4 is 996. While if a float type of pointer is decremented, then if the address is 1000, again float consume 4 byte, minus 4 is 996. If the character type of pointer will be there, if the address will be 1000, it is decremented by 1, that is 999. If a double type of pointer is there, if the address is 1000, double as takes 8 bytes of memory, 1000 minus 8, it will be 992 accordingly. Here see, this is the memory map. Suppose the base address is 996. If it will increase 4, it will goes to 97, 98, 99 and 1000. If it is decrease, if the base address is 1000, it will be decreased 4 bytes, means it will become 996. Either if you increase 1, that will be 4 bytes onwards, or you decrease 1, it will be 4 byte minus from the address where the base address carries. If 1000 plus 4, that is 1004. If 1000 minus 4, that is 996. If it is character, it is 1001. If it is decremented, 999. If it is double the base address 996, then it will be automatically comes to 1004. Here in the memory map, it is suitably represented. Like this, another thing is given here. Suppose there is a character value, and the character value's address will be stored in a character pointer. Character pointer variable, that is your address, because without pointer we cannot store the address. As we know, character takes 1 byte, then if it is incremented, it will go one byte forward, or if it is decremented, it will come 1 byte backward. If it is a short, as a short consumes 2 bytes, either it will go forward 2 or backward 2. If it is integer, this is the integer space, as 4 bytes, either it will go forward 4 or backward 4 accordingly. Means plus plus means it does not add to 1, it rather increase 1 to its space consumption by the data type. Means if integer 4 bytes, 4 byte forward or 4 byte backward. If it is character, 1 byte forward or 1 byte backward, and so on. It does not means it adds 1 only. If we can take the example for representing addition and subtraction of pointer, it is suitably represented. Suppose a value is 22. Suppose a value is 22. If age address is stored in the pointer p, because without pointer we can store a address. Suppose p's address is 642288. If it is p plus plus, then it will add 4 to its original address. If this is the address, 4 byte is increased, and accordingly the address will be 64222, that is 4 bytes increment, means how much? That is 92. It is displayed. It is 4 byte incremented, and it becomes how much? 992. If again it will be decreased, p minus minus, what will happen? It is 4 byte decremented. Again it will comes to 288. Means addition of a pointer in the form of address will increase as much the space consumed by the data type. Means here the base address was 88, 4 incremented, it becomes 92. If it is decreased p minus minus, then it will be again 88. Exactly in the similar way, if there is a float b, and float address is stored in a float variable. Suppose the address is how much? 84. If it is incremented by 4, it will be becomes 88. If it is decremented by 1, then it is again will be 84. If it is the character type, character has consumed 1 byte of memory, character address is stored in a character pointer. If the address is 83, last 2 digit I am telling, if it is plus plus, it will be 84. If it is minus minus, it will be 83. Means overall, how much space is consumed by the data type, that much byte, that much address location will increase. Means if it is integer, integer consume 2 bytes, the address will incremented to. If integer carries 4 bytes, the address is incremented by 4. If character carries 1 byte, the address is incremented by 1. If the float carries 4 byte, address is incremented by 4. If the address hold by the double is 8 byte, the 8 address byte will be increased. Like this decrease in integer, if it is 4 bytes, that is minus 4 will be deducted from the address. If it is a character, minus you take, then 1 byte will be extracted, means decrease from the address. If it is a float, 4 bytes of address will be deducted, and if it is a double, 8 bytes of address will be deducted. Accordingly, arithmetic operation in the form of address in the pointer can be calculated. Here the output is generated. If the base address is this one, 4 byte address incremented means 96. If it is decreased, it is 92. If it is float, 96 plus plus means 4 byte increase 800. Again minus minus, it will become 96. If it is character, 91. 1 increment means 92. 1 decrement means 91. In today's session, we discuss the pointer arithmetic with various examples, that is incrementing and decrementing of a pointer. The address will be assumed, but the computer will provide a default address from the location where the increment and the decrement of a pointer can be possible. In the next class, we are going to providing the rest of the pointer arithmetic operation, because it is a lengthy one, hence we have to divide it into the module, but we have to go by detail. In the next class, we have to go and continue with addition of integer in the pointer, followed by the rest of the topics. Thank you. I think today's session is essential to you and you understand. I try my best to explain all. If you like this video, then like it. Those who have not subscribed, kindly subscribe it. Having any doubts or the comment, please make the comment in the comment box. We try to provide you the solution for this, and everybody are requested to see thoroughly to the pointer, because every time, for everywhere, pointer is a top chapter for many people, and I try my best to give you as much as simplest performance so far as the pointer is concerned, which is easy to you. Thank you. See you in the next class.